Hey guys, Lexus Driver here. Welcome to a new video. Now, on this video, I like to talk about my favorite Subaru SUV of all time. Well, obviously, there's only one. I'm pretty sure there's more. So on this one, I like to talk about my favorite Subaru SUV of all time, the Subaru Outback. Now, there's actually a wilderness model of the Outback, but I'm gonna be sticking with the normal Outback because everything I'm going to be talking about will still apply to the wilderness model of the Outback, because the wilderness model, it actually has a lot of features that would really help you a lot in off-roading. But the normal Subaru Outback can really still help you out in off-roading. But enough about that. Without further ado, let's get to it. So the Subaru Outback, Subaru and Toyota, like, they both have a 20% stake on each other. Like, Toyota having a 20% stake on Subaru. So, Subaru and Toyota, they try to make sure they don't build their vehicles, like, in violation of their patents. So, the Subaru Outback, this is, if you want real off-roading to being a Subaru person, then this is the vehicle for you. And as I said, I would consider the Subaru Outback my favorite Subaru SUV of all time. So okay, these are the trim levels on the Outback. The highest trim level you can get is the Touring XT. Okay, the Touring XT. I think XT, that's if you're a hardcore off-roader and you really want to have those features, exclusively for off-roading. Um okay, multiple colors you can get. Okay, so here's what the interior looks like. I'll try and find good pictures. This is just a 360 degree. Uh, so um uh okay. Okay, so I would say for a vehicle like this, you only get two rows of seating, similar to, I'd say it's similar to the Land Cruiser 250 series. The Land Cruiser. Just for my viewers and subscribers who don't want to be confused between, there's actually two Land Cruisers. I'm talking about the Land Cruiser Prado. I like to prefer calling it the Land Cruiser now that in uh, in the North American market, they call it the Land Cruiser. But we actually have that Land Cruiser. We just market the our country just marketed it as the Land Cruiser Prado. Anyways, enough about that one. Let's see. Okay, this is what the Outback looks like um, if you get the Wilderness model. Okay, the safety features. Uh-huh. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys the gallery. The exterior, not much to say. Like, the exterior is pretty self-explanatory. Subaru Outback. Okay, so wait, if I zoom in closely. Ah, okay. You do get cameras. Okay, so if you look closely here, there's a tiny camera beneath the Subaru emblem. So there's a tiny camera here. I wonder if there's actually cameras. Okay, and there's also a tiny camera in the back. That's actually your backup camera. Okay, rugged. Yep. Uh, oh, wait. I think this is where your camera is. But driving the wilderness model, like, if you want to be traversing the Pony Express, I think I think the I think you have to be prepared for your camera to get dirty. I don't know if there's actually a feature that can let you clean your camera, because Toyota actually has a feature that can let you clean your camera, in conjunction with operating your windshield wipers. Yeah. Okay, that's all for the exterior. I think let me see the exterior one last time. I think the I think there's actually two cameras also located on the side mirrors, like one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side. Because you know when it comes to off-roading, like if you want to be traversing, um, if you're going to be traversing, the various terrains, obviously you would need to have those cameras. So the camera in the front, then cameras on the side, and also the camera in the back when you put the transmission in reverse. When you put the transmission in reverse, that's when that's when you can use the backup camera. Right, but if you're gonna be if you're driving overall, only the front camera and the side mirror cameras are only active. I think there's actually a button you have to press to activate the cameras. But enough about that. Let's get to the interior. Okay, here's what the interior looks like. Um, okay, push button start. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that push button start is what you would find in Toyota vehicles because Subaru and Toyota they've been collaborating with each other. Um, Steering wheel controls. I think there's actually a button that can let you activate the cameras. Cargo, yeah. Oh yeah. A Subaru Outback for a vehicle this big, this is really the size of your moonroof. So, I guess you get what you get for this vehicle. You'd be expecting a panoramic view moonroof, but a vehicle like this, you get what you get. A normal size moonroof, and being a normal size moonroof, I can live with that. Okay, this is your instrument panel. I think this is your this multi-information display. I think can let you. I think this can show you like the various terrains you're going to be traversing depending on the setting you go for. Um, okay, snow, dirt. Yep. Okay. This is your infotainment screen. It's actually bigger than the Forester. Given that this vehicle is like a serious off-roader, you would be having a big screen, just for your just so you can see your your camera views, when you're driving, your front the front camera, the side cameras, and also the backup camera. Like this is like so you can see the whole thing. For the Subaru Outback, I can live with that. Okay. Okay, I think this is the uh, I think this is where you can change this is where you can change um the what's this called the terrain. Yeah, terrain. And your cruise control, you get what I mean. Yeah, integrated controls. Yeah. I think I don't know if I can find a good picture of the center console. Oh, okay, here we go. Um, okay, so you do have a view camera right here. So I think that's your view camera because I know this is your parking brake, but I'm pretty sure these are your controls for your cameras. So um, very well convenient, similar to the Toyota Land Cruiser and the Lexus GX because that view button so that way you can check your vehicle's surroundings. So yeah, I find that's pretty cool. But overall, like I have no complaints about the interior. Like the interior is very big, even though you only get two rows of seating. I'd say this vehicle totally takes the cake when you want to go for serious off-roading. I mean, as much as I like, the Outback, the Forster, the Subaru Forester, in my personal humble opinion, is my favorite Subaru vehicle of all time. The Subaru Outback is my favorite Subaru SUV of all time, if I want to go for serious off-roading. But, since Subaru has a history of building all-wheel drive vehicles. A lot of these vehicles you can totally use these vehicles for traversing rough terrain, like when you're going to be going like through various terrains, just to get up and go. I don't know if the Subaru Forester, it can really help you traverse the Pony Express, but this vehicle, the Subaru Outback, I would say this would really take the cake for off-roading, especially traversing the Pony Express. So I would say, if there was a test vehicle I would love to use to traverse the Pony Express, I would go with the Subaru Outback. The Subaru Forester, I think it can manage, but for the test, I like to try the Subaru Outback first, and then I'll try the Subaru Forester. So yeah, that's all for the images for the interior. Anyways, okay, so yeah, that's really basically it. So the uh, the Subaru the Subaru the Subaru Outback actually gives you choices whether you want to go for the wilderness model. So the Subaru Outback, they have you have the option for a wilderness model. The Forester, the Crosstrek, they also have the wilderness option. It's basically like if you're really serious about going off-roading, then the wilderness model's for you. But I kind of prefer, sticking with the normal one because, if you want to know me about when it comes to Subaru vehicles, I'm more of a city on road person. I do love the off-roading. Even though I have zero off-roading experience, I do love to get my hands dirty on going off-roading. So that's my view on the Subaru, and that's basically it about the Subaru Outback. As I said, this is without a doubt my favorite Subaru SUV of all time. By the way, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and be sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on new content I have on my YouTube channel. By the way, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody.